Baker's Key Resort in Key Largo is just a spot to spend a few days in the sun. Even in October. Even when the year is 2020. Just an hour drive south from Miami gets you pretty close to paradise. This property has been around for several decades. Yet, after a very nice renovation in 2019, everything is looking rather fresh and working out great for the most part. There is a bar that was always busy on the weekends, and a restaurant that sadly yet expectedly provided consistently subpar overpriced breakfast. Decor and overall style is contemporary, clean, and rather minimalistic. That works. There are a couple of nice pools on the property, one of them for adults, which is nice. Rooms are just what to be expected from Curio. Simple, clean, almost sparse. Again, works for us. Maybe a little light in the dresser department, but then again, we're known to overpack. The resort has both a nice open beach and a bunch of secluded spots tucked away in a mangrove thicket. Water is shallow, but very pleasant. And we could not resist but spend a couple of days enjoying this beautiful beach that we almost had to ourselves. Typically, we don't just stay on the beach for a few straight days, but this place simply wouldn't let us go. Of course, there were an activity or two for those who prefer to get out of the hammock once in a while. We are not strangers to kayaks, so that was quite nice. Tried stand-up paddle boards for the first time. Turns out, it's not as hard as we expected. There is also catch and release fishing from the pier. Plenty of fish you can see and reel in if you get lucky. By the way, all of those activities, as well as rental bikes, are included in the resort fee, which is waived if you book with points. Speaking of fishing, a relatively short drive away, there is another interesting activity. As touristy as Tarpon Feeding sounds, it turned out to be a super cool experience. It is apparently a classic Florida Key attraction that has been around for years at Robbie's Marina. These monsters are apparently quite used to being hand-fed. And then some of us learned the hard way why there is a net over open water between boardwalks. That was quite a lovely break on the Overseas Highway Drive. This time we didn't make it all the way to Key West, simply because we've been there several times over the past few years. Instead, we've stopped at quite a few scenic spots, and then enjoyed Bahia Honda State Park, and all the nice views it has to offer. A really lovely spot, well worth to pay $10 or so for a visit. And of course we had to check out a few local spots for lunch and dinner, mainly closer to our home base in Key Largo. For seafood, we very much enjoyed the old corner diner, High Tide. Great blackened shrimp and grits, classic, and their crab dip is simply the best. I don't know why, but a simple seashell that held a check down just felt like such a lovely little touch. Another local place that treated us well is Hobo's Cafe. Highly recommend their baked seafood combo. And if one gets tired of all the seafood, there are plenty of other options. We really liked Fernandez the Bull Cuban Grill, located in the same plaza as Publix grocery store in Key Largo. Probably the best Cuban sandwich we had north of Havana. And with that, it is time to say goodbye to Key Largo for now. We're so glad we rediscovered this lovely little island again, and enjoyed a few days here. Love you, Florida. Cheers.